It's Friday night. What better way to get the weekend started than with a fish fry and some baseball from American Family Field in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Edwin Encarnacion is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next, Josh Lindblom, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So now into the box is Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Digging in next, Ke'Bryan Hayes, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Stepping up is David Rosario. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
First pitch on its way, and this is popped up. Back behind second, Wong shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Colton Wong stands in as he looks at a called strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 3 homers, and 25 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
In is Christian Yelich as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 0 for 5. Fouled away. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Daniel Vogelback's next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. The 0-1. Too short, hit hard. Reined in. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here is Franmil Reyes. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The right fielder, number 32,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
2-0 now. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's right there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
So here's Adam Frazier. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding forward, Jackie Bradley Jr., arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. He's set, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So one run here, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .333 hitter. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Chopped weakly to the left. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. A little bouncer. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time is a ball below the zone.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that's out number 1.
Batting 7. The right field.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Striding in is Narvaez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, mate.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back at American Family Field right after this. Now at the plate, here is Jacob Stallings. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. To third. Shaw has it. Wong for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, David Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hayes is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh.
Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator. And as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us. And when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now, that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
2-2 the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Colton.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's low.
Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way.
Inside ball. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
taken high and deep to right. Back goes Garcia, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Garcia is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Next up is Jackie Bradley Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that one yanked just foul. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nope.
A little low. It's 2-2.
I got the count.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the inning now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The designated hitter.
And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask, and no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. Ripped down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelbach, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The third baseman, Trevor.
Now into the box, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
I got the count 0-2.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope. Ball 1.
Shaw stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Brewers 1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Newman is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there. Base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box, David Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now in the box, Narvaez. He collected a base hit his first time up. And the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pirates on top, 4-1. Freddie Peralta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Freddie.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 4-1. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Plate now, Keston Hiura, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Brett Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25, Brett.
Now with the plate is Adam Frazier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Frazier gets his lead at first, nobody out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First pitch on its way, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, and that will become out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And now the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Shaw hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So here's Avisaíl Garcia. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Garcia leads on second with nobody out. Ground ball right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Belted out toward deep center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Colton Wong will stand in. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
4 runs here in this half inning. Left side, but well fouled. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now to bat, Daniel Vogelbach. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. Brewers lead it 5-4. Eric Yardley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Eric Yardley.
David Rosario will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Hitless on the day so far. He'll have a final shot perhaps to extend his hitting streak here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Arcia gloves it. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Up next for the Buccos, Franmil Reyes. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Kyle Crick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Kyle.
And now Travis Shaw. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Avisail Garcia as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-2.
We got full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down. Next to hit, Omar Narvaez. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 5-4. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71.
And stepping in, Gregory Polanco. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Adam Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackie.
Bucks down to their final out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Smoked on the ground to second. Oh, look at Wong. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Brewers jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Brett Anderson wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Josh Hader earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB.The.Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family Field, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.